We were just sitting there listening to some slow jams and that, yeah. But it made me. Had two epiphanies, yeah. One.
No, I'm gonna do the socks thing.
Yeah, bro, it's comfortable. But I'm still not gonna do the socks thing. Do you know what though? Yeah, it made me think about a couple of things. That slow jam song, "Let Me Lick You Up and Down." What's the name of that song? I can't even remember.
Freaky With You, I think it is.
Let me lick you up and down. That's like a 90s slow jam tune, yeah?
You can't beat that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But it makes me think, yeah, you had slow jams like that back in the day, but there was still a taboo about eating pooch. But that was an evident smash.
Was that taboo here? Or was it?
Oh yeah, that might just have been a British and Jamaican thing.
Yeah.
But Americans might have just been on that from a long time.
Look at the song. It doesn't get more obvious. Yeah. It was like, let me lick you up and down.
Bro. Do you know what as well? Yeah. I did a podcast before we even proper started podcasting, yeah. I did a podcast about like, do like the young generation like proper know about slow jams really though? Are they listening to slow jams properly? What is a new generational slow jam? Like, but sitting down and listening to some of them old school vibes that we just, and this is why I know it's bad, bro. I know it's bad. And I know that I'm always going to get criticised for it, but the slow jams R. Kelly put together back in the day, bro.
Listen, as I've said this before, I'll say it again. I cannot judge R. Kelly. If there's one man on this planet that cannot judge R. Kelly, it's me. So
yeah,
not that I've been no,
of course, yeah.
Wild,
yeah. Do you know what? Rephrase that. Rephrase that. No, musically. No.
I refuse to abandon him.
Yeah, music like the new R. Kelly, I can dash that away.
Yeah, I haven't even
the new I don't even know what the new R. Kelly sounds like. But just listening to them slow jams, we just listening to the slow jams just a moment ago, yeah. It's hard, man. Yeah. But you know what as well? It made me realise something that I did that was mad embarrassing when I think about it now. Have you ever see when you was young, did you ever write a letter? Did you write a letter to a chick?
Yeah. Callum, have you?
Huh?
Have you? No.
You've never written a letter?
Come on.
When I was like in high school.
More R&B.
Huh?
You got to listen to more R&B.
Yeah, bruv. It was the slow jams that got me in that. And I'm not even going to lie, yeah? This is so embarrassing when I think about it. I just remember this now.
How old are you?
I was in high school. I must have been about year 7.
Jeez.
Year 7. So I wrote a letter to this girl. Donna, I think her name was, yeah. And at the end of it, I wrote a lyric.
I want to get
No. I wrote. Remember that Brian McKnight song?
Which one?
Do you ever think about me? I wrote. Do you ever think about me? ... Sometimes. And you know what? My brethren found it. Oh, mate.
You're done for.
Oh,
you're done for,
mate.
Did you hand it to her?
I hadn't handed it to her at that point. I just had it underneath my bed.
Mad.
And like the man then was at my yard or whatever, was playing computer and that. And then when I left the room, I come back, I see them not reading it.
Oh my God.
That's it. It's over. Year 7. You're lucky you survived that.
Huh?
You're lucky you survived that one. That could have ended people.
I know.
I will hand delivered letters before.
You what?
Hand delivered letters.
Serious? Yeah. In what sense? What do you mean? Like you just
like see when you fuck up with something, you get flipping dumped or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I'll find myself halfway across London just posting a letter. Not sending a text, posting a letter. You can't reply, you can only read.
Yeah.
That's the sick thing about letters.
But usually back them times there, see this is the thing, you can't write letters to a chick now.
You can.
That goes on social media.
I don't know their address.
Shit, yeah, you're right.
That goes straight on social media. If you write a letter to a girl now and she don't rate you, that's going straight on social media, bruv.
Is there an age thing in it? What if you write a letter to a girl that's 30 or over? Or
oh yeah, that's maybe.
You might be able to.
I'm saying 40. I'm saying 40. 40. Even girls that are women that are like, yeah, like even women that I would say that are in their 30s. If you're attached to social media, that's going on social media, bro. Yeah. If they don't rate you, that's going on no. If it doesn't go on social media, it's in the group chat.
Oh shit!
1,000,000%.
On the group chat, no matter what.
It's 1,000,000% going in the group chat.
That's mad. What a risky day and age.
Slow jams had man in feelings back in the day. And I'm not going to lie, I was easily one of them. Mm-hmm. Easily.
Yeah. The thing is, you got R. Kelly, obviously, he's going to make you sex a girl.
Yeah.
But so all the rest, so is H-Town. So
my H-Town, bro.
Like,
they had the album.
They're all designed almost, like, it's not even, it's sex music.
Yeah, that's what it's there for.
That is, but it was charting.
Yeah.
It's mad.
Or it was doing very well. H-Town had an album called Ladies Edition. So you know what that was about. That was about pleasing a woman to its absolute highest heights on earth. And then there was one other song that there was, what, if I remember rightly, there was like one song called Julie or some shit like that where she died. I remember listening to this song. Yeah, bruv. So like, basically he was singing about a girl that was his best friend or something like, or maybe he used to mack her, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't just write, I don't know, I think he used to mack her. I think what happened was, because the song was about her, I think she died to domestic violence or something like that. So I think what happened was he macked her, or used to mack her, and obviously my man's found out or whatever and did a madness, and then he's singing the song about Julie or whatever. And I remember when I first heard this song, I was pretty much nearly in tears. Seriously.
Yeah. No, music does that. Even Mario had one of them tunes where it's just like he was looking at the girl, she wasn't getting treated right. Let Me Love You.
Oh, Let Me Love You.
Yeah.
Oh, you should let me love you. Or however the fucking song goes. Bruv, it's mad, bro.
Yeah. 90s R&B and even noughties was like ridiculous. I don't think that can be beat.
Yeah.
That's when you know we're getting old. That's it.
Does that exist anymore, that R&B?
What, that style of R&B?
It can't be in, I don't know. The thing is, I've got this feeling, or I've got this theory on music that it's not like fashion where it goes round and round. Once an age of music comes and goes, it's usually just gone.
Kinda.
I haven't seen anything go and come back.
Yeah, well, like stylistically, some sounds have come back.
You get samples,
but it's different.
and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
Like, so what happened was we had this I think for a period of time we had that nostalgia era where it was like everyone was sampling stuff from back in the day. I still think even Krypton Conan just did it recently with Flowers.
Yeah,
or their new song. Yeah. But there was like this with R&B. There was a particular Bryson Tiller.
Yeah,
Bryson Tiller came with that album there, and it was full of bag of samples and stuff like that.
And Tory Lanez.
And Tory Lanez. Yeah. So like, yeah, I think, and I still think we're kind of in the nostalgia era. Like, I just think that the younger generation don't particularly know where the samples, like, you just hear it and it just sounds, it resonates somehow, but you just don't even know how it resonates.
Yeah, because you probably heard it when you were young.
Yeah.
And it's just, these are just frequencies, isn't it, really? Like, your body remembers that you heard this
This
stuff
is it.
and it likes it.
This is it. But yeah, no, so slow jams definitely had man. But you know what? I'm going to be honest with you, yeah. Music has influenced me in many different ways. And I know that there's obviously a big conversation about like music and violence and all of these type of things, yeah. So I'm not speaking about everyone because I understand about contributing factors in that. But I ain't going to lie. Certain slow jams made me want to eat pooch. There were certain slow jams that made me want to sell crack. No, there were certain songs that made me want to sell crack.
Yeah.
There were certain things that made me want to just hang out with the man them. There were certain songs that made me want to just punch man up.
Yeah.
But I didn't go out and actively do some of these things. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie. Slow jams had man. You know what I mean?
No, the thing is, do you know why I love the message of old school R&B and slow jams? It was the fact that it was all about love. Like, it encouraged you to love.
Yeah. Or to please.
Yeah, love or please, whatever it is, it's around that emotion. Of love.
Yeah.
But now R&B tunes are almost like, I did it on my own for these bitches.
Yeah,
like it's like they're actually all having that kind of message.
There's
no message.
They're
of love.
incorporating the rap into the R&B.
Yeah,
like that rap mentality of like, you know what, I just want to fuck a bitch and get some mad head.
100 grand, this, BBS this, like.
That's true still.
It's good music,
Yeah.
but the message isn't what it was. Like, before it was, baby, I'll do anything for you. I love you. I want you to be my only one. Like, this is what we was. Bro, I was watching this stuff and I was just like, oh, I need a girlfriend.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, there hasn't been to be fair, I've got a very good chill playlist which has got some good new slow jams and that in there, yeah. But I would be lying if I said that I've listened to like slow jams of today and felt like I wanted to be in a relationship and all of that. Whereas when I was younger and I was listening to some of these slow jams, I wanted a girl.
The closest thing I had to it was TGT.
Oh my God, bruv. I'm not gonna lie. As far as I'm concerned, that's still one of the best R&B albums of the last 10 years. TGT, Tank, Genuine, and Tyrese, bro.
Ridiculous.
Absolute. Let me see if I know you don't not keen on us playing some tune in that, but I have to do this, man. Serious.
It's not about being not keen. It's copyright violation.
I hear that still, but you know what? I'm gonna play, bro. All right, bro. Sex never felt better.
Bruv.
Wait. Let me just play a tad.
Maximum 10 seconds.
Each song.
Wait. Let me just the way that they start listen to the first lyric. What? Wait. There we go. Sure. Firstly, when you hear that, you already know. You already know it's going to be a thing. You already know it's going to be a thing.
The album's called Three Kings. It's not a joke.
Watch him now. He said, "What's happening, baby? What's good tonight?" Then he says something about, "I'm just trying to find out what's on your mind." What?
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
You see when you listen to let me tell you something now, yeah? If you got a car or you're on the bus or you're on the train late at night and you're on your way home and you listen to that, it makes you want to take a detour. It makes you want to take a detour.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's why you got to be careful because you'll
send messages you probably wouldn't have sent if you hadn't listened to slow jams.
1,000,000%.
If you listen to slow jams, you need to be aware of who you are.
Weekend Love as well.
Yeah, Weekend Love. Ooh.
Is that the one where he says something about I need you to top me off tonight or something like that? Wait. What's it? It's been way too long since you topped me off. Hey! No, bro. I'm telling you, yeah. You see this album, the TGT album. It's like it is literally one of the best R&B albums of the last 10 years. I'll tell you that now.
I went to the concert.
Yeah, so did I. Hammersmith. Yeah, I was there. I was there. Do you know what the biggest thing is? Yeah. So watching their interviews and that. So you know that their beef is that they've like Tyrese wants more dough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because obviously he's a bigger star.
Brand, yeah.
Yeah. Now, Tank is not particularly happy with that.
Yeah.
Right?
He's the general, isn't he?
Yeah. Because Tank's like, but I got more hits than you, really.
This is a massive debate.
And Genuine's like, hold on a minute. Everyone needs to humble up here. Everyone needs to humble up because I got the biggest hit. Because we got to think Pony is a generational... differences in those genes. Bruv, let me just... Listen one second.
Oh my God.
Sorry, Callum. I just got to do this.
This is going to get locked off.
No, it's only going to be... Just that.
Yeah,
just that you already know what it's a passer. But it's a passer.
Tyrese has got absolute worldies.
That's a passer.
Yeah.
See when you're at home.
Yeah.
And your missus is at home, whatever it is, or your girl, or whatever your situation is. Yeah. She's had a shower, or she's just chilling. She's staying the night.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if you ever have the shower last, because I always have a shower.
I don't think I've ever had the shower first.
I've never had the shower first. I always have it last.
Yeah.
So then I will usually come in the bedroom, towel, whatever.
Yeah. Venus.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's it. Kind of wet, like you get me. Then I got the organic cocoa butter in that as well. So obviously I just pattern that one up.
Sit on the end of the bed.
Yeah. And then rub the lower bit and that. You see when this comes on, it's a passer. It's a passer. That's why, you know what, yeah, I completely understood when they were saying that, like, Tyrese, you gotta, like, you're out here and you're a bigger movie star, but you have to humble up.
The thing is, Tank might be the least known in terms of name brand out of them three, because Genuine's got the absolute bangers.
Yeah.
Tyrese is everywhere and he's got bangers as well, but Tank has albums.
Yes.
Albums on albums on albums, and people sleep on him, but he is a beast.
But as you know, when you went to the concert, he was getting big forwards, like
big
girls were
big, because he's and also because he documents how 30 years.
Yeah, exactly.
So he loves that.
And he plays the keys and does all of that
does
shit.
all the stuff.
Do you get me? But yeah, that was the. Do you know what as well? Yeah. So I went to see. I think this was at the same concert actually. I don't know if it was at the same concert. I don't know if it was Tyrese on his own.
Yeah.
Or whether it was TGT. And I think it was Tyrese on his own. Yeah. You see, in the day of sexual harassment. Yeah. Do you know what he did? He brought a girl up on stage, yeah. By the way, the girl was with her in fact,
what?
Before we even go there, yeah, if you go to a concert with a girl, say you go to a concert with a girl and the artist calls her on stage, what happens?
Nah.
She can't go.
No.
What do you say though?
What do you mean she can't?
What do you say though?
I say you can't go.
There's no
What you what, you tell her?
I tell you can't go.
Really?
Now I wouldn't
Do you know
say
what,
it.
the fact
I wouldn't.
that I
I'd
have
say
to-
it in my soul.
look.
I'd
Yeah.
say it inside my heart. I'll say don't go.
I'd hold
if
on.
you go, what do you want me to just fan clap?
Yeah.
What do you want? What do you want from me?
I'll
It's
pinch
my
her blouse, like I'll hold a bit of her blouse, like when she is about to walk.
Yeah.
When she's about to walk,
Trip
I've
her
got,
up.
yeah. She's not going anywhere. If I have to tell you that you ain't going up on stage, then
Yeah, to whine with Tank. Oh, you know I can't compete with that. Like, what you like? You know I can't win.
if I have to tell somebody, nah, you're not going on stage, then you're not for me.
Flip it though. We're at
I'm going up. I'm going up. I'm going up.
Rihanna concert. She gets
going
that
up.
one chair out.
I'm going up.
And she picks one person.
I'm going up. I'm going up.
That's outrageous.
I'm going up. If I'm there on the date, I'm definitely going up. Yeah. If I'm with my girl, then I'm gonna say to her,
And take off the ring. I mean, like,
no, I'll be like, look, come on. You know what I mean? Like, what's the chance?
Allow me.
There's a big, I feel, this is just my logic here. I feel there's less chance of me going up on stage, getting a wine, and then smashing Rihanna than there is you going up on stage
yeah.
with Tyrese and then going to the back. You're gonna get back treed.
Yeah.
You're gonna get back treed, and I'm not gonna feel comfortable with that. There's no way I'm gonna feel comfortable with that. No way. Nah, no way.
I don't know.
But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Tyrese, she was with her man or whatever.
Yeah.
And then she's gone up on stage or whatever. He's singing to her, doing all of that. Yeah. But do you know what he did?
What?
He had his hand on her shoulder. So then he's singing, and then he hits this high note.
And he hits it on
As he hits the high note, the hand's going down, yeah. But he's still hitting this high note, yeah. Then he goes into the left titty, yeah, and starts squeezing the titty on the stage. Do you know what? Even I was screaming. Because I was like, as the hand was going down, I was thinking, nah, he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. But he's still hitting his high note. He still hasn't even taken a breath. And then all of a sudden, the hand just goes like onto the breast, yeah, and like he cups the breast.
Do you? That's a breakup, isn't it? That's a breakup.
Yeah, but she wasn't to know that he was going to do that. Though.
It doesn't matter if you don't do the.
Oh
That's
yeah,
a
yeah,
breakup.
that's true.
On stage, thousands of people watching my girl get her tits rubbed by a Tank,
Yes, man.
the general.
No, it was Tyrese. But you know what the thing
Tyrese,
is, yeah.
If it was Tank, it'd be even worse.
Sometimes shock though, innit? Shock element might creep in and be like, I can't even believe what's happening.
I don't know.
And by the time you freeze, and by the time you've realised what the hell's going on, he's licking his hands now. I know. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
Listen, I don't think anyone understands how dangerous R&B singers were.
Oh, mate.
My gosh,
I heard some
way
mad
more
stories.
dangerous than all rappers
Yeah.
in terms of the damage they can genuinely cause.
But I still think like that's the case today though.
Yeah.
I think if you can sing, if you can genuinely sing, yeah, the chances of you getting a win is very high.
Yeah. And then you got. Do you know who's the biggest gentleman of all R&B singers? That I've been to 2 of his shows.
Joe.
Oh
my
gosh,
God.
what a gentleman!
I'm telling you. Do you know, I've been to nearly every one of Joe's concerts here and felt like I just want to, when I get older, I want to be like him.
Do you know what I did? He performed once with Jodeci at Wembley.
Oh, I didn't go to that one.
Cool. So it was Valentine's Day.
It usually is.
Yeah, it usually is still actually when he's here. He's So I put it this way, yeah. I had a girlfriend at the time. I think. Either way, I was going to this concert.
Yeah.
Now me And two of my
Heaving full of
boys
gal, by
wanted
the
to
way.
go to this concert. And
Okay.
we understood it's Valentine's Day. We can't go as a free. We have to go with free girls.
Oh, what you say? You can't go with free man.
We can't just go free, man.
Yeah,
on
that's mad.
Valentine's Day.
I know,
to
it's a
watch
bit
Joe
mad
and Jodeci.
still.
It's mental, innit?
But isn't that toxic? Isn't that toxic masculinity?
It is toxic masculinity. But we was like 19.
Yeah, I hear that. So.
Anyway, so I was just like, alright, cool. You, man, this is what we're going to have to do. Let's all buy the tickets, 2 tickets each, and pretend that we're going with whatever girls we're going with. And then when we all buck up and we're there with each other, we're like, what's it like? So I ended up seeing my boy there.
Oh, so you brought a girl with you?
I brought a girl, but the girls thought it was just them going.
So you tried to make a
So
coincidence.
I'll be like, bro, what are you doing there? What you got? What seat you in? What block C? What seat?
Oh,
no way.
Man.
Oh, you as well. And then all of a sudden, there was a part of the concert where it's just like the 3 girls like this, like, and it's us 3 singing.
Oh,
like
is it vibing? Singing together. Oh, no way. No way.
Yeah, that's what R&B does. This is like,
Romance.
That's amazing.
Having said that, Jodeci were mental that night in terms of they were actually crazy and doing all sorts of sexual indecency that you wouldn't expect from an R&B band.
Really?
Jojo was like, get me 5 bitches on this stage right now.
Oh, shit.
I couldn't believe it.
Hey, you know them man were absolutely... I didn't one of them catch AIDS.
Oof.
I think Google that, please. I'm sure. Just put Jodeci and just put AIDS. I'm sure one of them did. One of the one of the ones that was fucking around with Mary J. Blige. She didn't catch the thing though.
Wow.
Well, I don't think she did.
Wow.
But anyway, I'm sure one of them did. But
Jodeci, that was Devontae, Casey, Georgia, and there was one other guy who didn't make the name. Like, you know, Jodeci was made because of like them names.
Yeah.
I forgot who he was though. But I'll never forget one of the best albums ever is when they're all standing there like that.
Okay.
In that like orangey brown cover.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
his face in the camera.
That's the one with all the
Diary of a
hits on
Mad
it.
Band.
Yeah. Now, that I'm not sure if it's that same concert, yeah, but that concert where Jodeci or Casey and JoJo anyway was at Wembley Arena. There was a picture that was going around, and I reposted the picture, and it was Casey. Which one's the slimmer one? Or
Casey.
No, it was Casey. Yeah. So I had this picture of Casey, and I showed people. I said, "This is exactly what happens, yeah, when you live fast and you don't die young."
Yeah.
He looked fucked,
Yeah,
bruv.
he's finished, yeah.
He looked absolutely like he looked like a
waved.
fiend.
They were waved on the
Bruv.
stage. Waved. But they could still sing.
He looked like a
They
fiend.
could still sing bad.
He looked like he looked like a corner fiend, like a man that you serve heroin to.
It happens a lot. Like even
He literally looked like he wanted two of
the
but
world's
like two.
biggest sweet boy.
He's a man. You look at him and you think he easily just had 2 of each.
Yeah. Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah.
But look at
light and a
Joel
dark.
Santana.
Oh, I heard he's a crackhead
He's
as
the
well
biggest.
now.
He's the biggest sweet boy, or was the biggest sweet boy ever. 18 ladies night.
Yeah.
I approached baby.
I want to show. Yeah.
Oh, what's your agent?
Just like, yeah, what's
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a beast.
what's your agent type?
He was.
I could show you what the 80s like.
Bruv.
Yeah. I remember that.
Get in the car and don't touch
That's
that.
not
Sit in the car.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
It will be fucking I see you tomorrow.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
like he was actually the waviest, most coolest guy ever, and now he's not got teeth.
He don't have teeth.
Doesn't have teeth. Or last picture I saw, he didn't have teeth.
That's outrageous.
Let me Google Joel Santana teeth.
What,
And
is
I
that-
like him because he had me in a mirror wearing bandanas thinking I was in Dipset.
Is that what happens when you pipe? Pause.
Massive pause. Not that I know of.
Yeah,
What, pipe?
yeah, like when
He's
you
saying
when
it's lean. I think he said it was lean, and then he got some kind of antibiotics for his condition, and then he got addicted to the antibiotics as well. So he's just got like an addiction.
serious.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate, man. That's a sad thing to hear still, like, because Joel Santana was someone I definitely grew up on as well, and like, it's hard, you know. Everyone's.
Oh yeah, look, he got new teeth.
Oh, he's got new.
New
don't
teeth.
tell me.
He
He's
got
not
them
got
3 days ago.
Not veneers.
Yeah, Venice is
Oh
gonna,
my
it's gonna
God,
have to
man.
be.
But yeah, I guess
Unless
it's
he
gonna
grew
have to
them
be.
back like a shark, but he had no teeth the other day.
There's a question about Devontae.
At least he
Oh yeah, I think it might have been him, Callum.
But-
Devontae.
but there's no, I can't find any.
Oh my God, is that Joel Santana's mount?
was, and now he's got his teeth back.
Shit, man. That's mad.
Yeah.
Oh man, poor guy.
But nowhere says he actually does.
No way. Oh,
Nowhere
okay.
says he does,
So maybe that was a rumor.
Yeah, I think it was probably a rumor.
You can't. This is the thing, man. You can't throw them type of this is the thing, yeah. You can't throw them type of rumors out there like that because it stays with you.
Imagine
How can I just say in
got a rumor.
2018, 19 that man's got HIV or AIDS or whatever, and this was in the 90s, and he doesn't. If he doesn't, but that was a rumor. That was a rumor.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't have been surprising because the amount of chicks that these men were lenging off, with Tupac and that as well.
Yeah. Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
These men been about for.
These men were out there before Tupac, bro.
Casey did the chorus on "It's Here and I Like It."
Yeah.
What's that? Will Smith in it? Millennium.
Oh my god.
That was year 2000.
Because Google that. Oh man, I don't know, man. But I'll tell you what, I do love a good slow jam still, man. Trust me.
Yeah, you can't.
I do love a good slow jam, but I almost feel like it's not even cool to say that these days.
I actively try to make sure I let people know I love slow jams and I'm slow jam Dan. And I honestly think I might have the best slow jam collection.
Oh no, you don't have not better than me.
Chucky,
I'll tell you that now.
How would a slow jam rave be?
Bro, this is why I wanted to record. This is actually what I was going to ask you. Go on anyway.
I personally love that last 15 minutes of a rave where everyone else leaves. That's
No. Explain what that is, because people don't even know what that is. They don't even know what that is.
All night you've been playing bashment and hip hop and all of that, and then the last 15 minutes usually, I don't even hear it in raves much anymore. But old school, when you used to have to wear hard sole shoes to raves.
Yeah.
Those raves, last 15 minutes, you'll play slow jams.
Yeah.
And that's when a lot of people will go and get their jackets and leave. But that's when I was in the middle.
Slow grinding.
Singing my heart out.
Slow grinding.
And if you had a girl with you, I'm not going to say slow grinding. I'm not going to.
Why? What? Because we're not allowed to do that these days.
Well, I don't know what I'm allowed to do anymore.
Okay. Well, I was.
Yeah.
And I was the DJ.
The thing is, if you had the girl at that moment, you're on the wall, and you had her, and you had your arm around her waist, and you was whispering in her ear, bro, those 15 minutes are big. Like, big. They can set up 15, 20-year relationships.
Yeah, definitely.
Literally.
Or even just a good, quick, nice pattern afterwards.
Yeah.
But you know what it is, yeah? I think now, just hearing you talk about it, it's made me realise a couple of things, yeah? Traditionally, that slow jam scrubber dub thing, I think used to even happen in the middle of usually in the middle of the rave, back in the day though, way before us, like our parents' time and that. Yeah, they would scrub a dub for time in the dance. Then it got to a point where it was like last hour, last half an hour or whatever. We probably got that last 15 minutes, last 20 minutes or whatever, yeah. And a lot of the time I was the DJ for that or whatnot. But there was one rave, yeah. Shout out to Invasion Crew, shout out to MJ, yeah. They did an event called Love and Affection, yeah, which they used to do maybe 5 times a year, 4 times a year or whatever. But one particular dance, yeah, they were like, listen, the slow jams have to run at 1 o'clock tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 1 o'clock tonight. I was in there and I think I did that set. And it went down really well because it was like everyone knew that was what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people wanted it. Do you get me?
But I think more people want it than they realise.
Yeah, I think so.
I think a slow jam rave, I can't imagine there being too much trouble in one of them. I can't imagine I can just imagine love.
Yeah.
It's just, like hearing slow jams is just, I don't know. I can't. If I could only listen to one genre for the rest of my life, it would be slow jams.
Is it, yeah?
100%.
I want to see if I can find you at this song, yeah.
I go gym to slow jams. I used to run 6 a.m. I used to run to slow jams. I used to do my road work to slow jams.
How did you do that?
I don't know. I can run furthest when I got... Or gospel. It gets even deeper sometimes.
Gospel, sorry. Yeah.
I have to run to house.
Nah.
House.
I don't trust people that have to run to house. I know bare people that have to run to... How you going to need something upbeat? I need something so slow that I can hear my heart beating.
All right, I think I found it.
I need something.
Do you ever remember this tune? This is only for the certified ones. Oh shit, that's an advert.
That's perfect.
Right. You can cut that out.
Woo. Woo.
Watch the bar. Watch when he comes in.
I ain't heard this. Who is this?
Wait, watch the bar.
Hold on. Who was this?
Oh my god! See when you slow grind on that. You see when you slow grind on that. Dave Hollister. It's called Program.
Yeah.
You see when you write that one down. Write that one down. You see when you slow grind to that. I've never had the opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
But if I ever slow grind to this,
something like that,
someone's getting pregnant, rude boy.
Yeah.
Trust me, someone's getting pregnant that day. Yeah, you can't slow grind at a distance to this.
No.
You gotta be up.
This has got to be like tight, as in I'm whispering in your ear. Yeah.
Like, and right in.
Jeez.
Right in.
Would a slow jam rave do well in 2018 or 19? Or a slow jam hour or 2 hours? And who attends?
I think only it's tricky, man.
It's so tricky. I think more people would attend.
I think a certain demographic, man.
What's that, 30 and over?
28, the youngest.
Late 20s. My generation.
But it would be interesting to see, because you got to think.
Would it be couples?
Look at artists like her, Daniel Caesar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bryson Tiller.
Yeah.
Miguel.
Yeah.
Sir. Like, there's so many different artists making slow jam music right now that people are listening to.
Be.
Do you know where I think it works? The best place to test it, which I would test it at. If I was DJing at, let's just say Daniel Caesar did a concert.
Yeah.
Let's say he did a concert.
Yeah.
And I'm the warm-up DJ.
Yeah.
Before he comes on, 45-minute slow jam.
Jams. Yeah.
And the way that I always like, even when I've like played in a DJ that places, and I'm gonna play a set where I might play old school stuff or even new school stuff. I might say, I might play some slow jams or whatever. And I'd probably say, someone's probably gonna teeth this now, but fuck it anyway.
Yeah.
I'll probably say, you lot in here don't know nothing about slow jams.
Yeah.
And they go,
What do you know about this
one? Boom.
Bam.
Yeah, fling on that one. Okay, you know that one. Then I just keep testing the waters and just go deeper and deeper until I find a song that maybe they might not know. No. And then I'll just, you know what I mean, go back. But if they even know that one, we're in for a ride.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The thing is with slow jams, once you start playing them, there is so much more. Like, the amount of artists is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So it's just like, even that I forgot that was Dave Hollister.
Yeah.
But now that you've said his name, I remember, I've got like 5 fire tracks of him on that computer there.
I got a next one quickly. I'm just gonna play just a quick bit.
I got a playlist called Slowies, I've had it for years. Yeah. And Slowies.
Is that what it's called?
Slowies.
Wait. Hold tight one.
It's got everything.
Do you remember this?
I was singing this yesterday.
Ooh! Oh my! See that? Just the lyrics. Let me go deep. Listen.
And then he didn't stop at deep.
No.
He went deep.
Yeah, he wasn't deep. You know when you just like, oh my! I don't even want to say it because it's so derogatory or however you say it. Derogatory. But he's talking about like when you're kind of in a bit more. Then in to the wall.
Yeah. I wish you saw your face when you did that. Yeah. He went so. Whoa. That was passion. Yeah. That was passion.
Oh my word. Yeah, bruv. I'm not gonna lie, man. There's a lot to catch up on. If you're just getting into slow jams, there's a lot. By the way, that's deep. Blackstreet.
As for Blackstreet, wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my mum took me to when I was proper young. My mum took me to a Blackstreet concert.
What do you think, for example, that we underestimate people that are younger, or do you think they actually don't? Just the majority of them.
Yeah, we definitely
because
do.
I think I was underestimated growing up because I know tunes from old school. Like, I love rare grooves in my house. There was bare rare grooves, bare R&B, all of that, and there's songs that really I don't really have a right to know because they were so far before my time.
Yeah.
But maybe a lot of people have heard these songs because their parents like these songs.
That's true. Oh no, it's not even that. Brothers and sisters and shit. That's where I think sometimes people go wrong when talking about like 16, 17-year-olds and shit.
Yeah.
Because especially if you got brothers,
Uh-huh.
if you got brothers, sisters, or young like cousins that are like in their 20s or whatever it is that they hang around with, you're gonna hear certain tune. And if your parents are into music and that as well, then you're just gonna hear stuff like things that you might not even, it's not your thing, but it's just played in the house.
Yeah, that's it.
So then later on when you hear it, it's like it takes you back to a moment of like when you think about your parents or some shit like that. Like there's bare songs that like my mum used to play back in the day and that I never paid no mind to. But anytime I hear them now, like some of them old ones, then I'm like, oh yeah, like.
Well, every winter I always find myself listening to Love Unlimited. Do you know how old that is?
What is that again?
It's like a rare groovy kind of weird.
Is it a song?
No, it's an album. I think it's a group actually. Love Unlimited. And
I see something on Spotify. Is that the artist?
Yeah.
Okay. And what is it like?
It could be winter outside, but in my heart. Oh,
shit!
You played the exact song still. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's mad. It's mad. I love them.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm on anything like that. Obviously, I'm still on the drill and all of this kind of. I'm not even sure what
I can listen to anything.
I can listen to anything. But
if it's good,
that evokes love from me. Like, as in, it gets something. It pulls on something. Like the others make me feel like, I want to get waved on that. R&B doesn't make me feel like I want to get waved on it. It just makes me feel like loving.
So you would go to a slow jam though?
100%. I'm dying. If someone doesn't make one soon, I'll find a way to make one.
I'd love to just go to a slow jam / reggae.
Why don't you just do one?
I might do one still in the new year, but in like a smaller sort of venue, but still a nice one. And then I don't know.
It makes sense. I need one to go to.
Yeah, I hear you.
I need to find a way into a slow jam rave.
Yeah, I hear that still. Maybe in the new year I'll think about doing something like that. But yeah, I said even on my Instagram just the other day, I was like, a slow jam / reggae dance or something like that, because I'm a reggae man. You know that already. Every Sunday, that's my thing. If you jump in the car with me, I got my reggae playlist. Shit. I got my reggae playlist, and that's me. Wherever I gotta go, that's my vibe. I don't even smoke, but when I listen to reggae music, sometimes I just want to just smoke a little zubi.
Yeah. I watched the Bob Marley documentary the other day, like 3 days ago, and I was just like,
you wanted to smoke a herb.
Nothing like whatever this is now. No, not a flipping amnesia.
Amnesia or gelato.
Homegrown.
Gelato. Yeah. That's what everyone's on right now, isn't it? Gelato. Yeah, no, I'm not on.
Got some names for this stuff. Right?
Yeah, man, I'm not on it. But
no.
When I hear that, I just want to smoke a zubi.
Yeah, it's mad. Everything Irie.
Back to the R&B. Joe's performance.
Jesus Christ. Sorry?
Joe's coming to the country soon.
Again. He comes every year.
Yeah.
Hanif is booked.
Yeah, Hanif always
The thing is, he's
Hanif's
like
a promoter. By
a girl. I think something happened in the crowd, like when he was performing, and the way he dealt with it was like the most gentlemanly way ever. He was just like, he put down his guitar. He was just like, hey, we need to make sure that girl is okay.
Yeah.
You know, we're not gonna do any more music. Until she's okay.
It makes sense he's got bare youths, by the way. He's got enough. He's got like 10 youths or something like that. But
Listen
it makes
to that
sense.
voice. This is just him saying, everyone, can you be careful?
Yeah, of course.
Listen, we're not gonna play any more music.
Is Chivalry dead?
It's dying.
Is it? Why?
It's not dead, but it's dying.
Why? Why do you say that?
Because we just don't see as much of it as we did.
Why?
Because
where did we see it? We saw it a lot in music, innit?
Yeah.
Like what we were just talking about.
Yeah. I think music, I mean, obviously people don't want to get into the whole thing where they say stuff like our music has an influence on people's actions, but I personally think it genuinely does.
I think it's a strong contributing factor. Strong.
Yeah.
Like a strong one.
So I just think it has an effect on people's behavior. If I'm listening to Uncle Murder, I'm not going to be trying to slow wine a girl.
No. But also when I was living a certain lifestyle at a point, on a Friday night when I was living this certain lifestyle, I wanted to Styles P was and D Block and whatever. That was my thing while I'm up and down. Do you get me?
Bro, it does. It makes you act certain ways, and I'm not sure whether it's the music as such or the artist or the combination of them. Because when Dipset were out, all I wanted to do is be wavy and wear academic tracksuit. That's all I wanted. When Uncle Murder was out here doing the most, I just wanted to do the most.
Yeah.
But then when you've got Tyrese singing One, I just wanted one girlfriend.
Yeah, I hear you.
This is what I'm saying. I just like. I think music has.
I remember that. Remember that Tyrese Signs song, by the way.
Oh, Signs of Lovemaking.
Signs of Lovemaking. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, you play that and that it sounds like sex.
Oh yeah, of course.
Even like Usher, we're forgetting one of the best ever.
Oh yeah, we
Usher,
completely forgot Usher.
There's still the age-old debate as to is 8701 better than Confessions. Like no one even knows.
Okay, I'm down to have this debate. What do you think?
The last biggest R&B.
When you just heard that, you knew it was going to be a passer. Yeah. Sorry.
But Usher has one of those. Usher has one of those, and it's .com, where from the very first second you know you should be having sex to this song.
Sorry.
See, Usher's definitely my generation.
It's this bit.
Yeah.
It's this bit. Wait.
I met a Scorpio.
How the hell did he record that?
Oh my goodness. But yeah, 8701 or Confessions.
Should we
Obviously,
go for the track list. Let me go for the track list.
All right.
Would you say
You open up Confessions, and I'll do 8701. No, actually, let me just have a look. 8701.
Slow Jams ever made you cry before?
No, it's had me in my
I'm certain I've cried. I must have.
I think maybe when I come out of my first relationship or whatever, or my second.
I kind of liked.
When I came out of that, I think I listened to like a one slow jam or some shit like that.
You just feel heartbroken.
Yeah, and it adds to the heartbreak.
Yeah. It
adds to the heartbreak.
Yeah,
it makes
but
you sick.
I think it's a fast healer. If you listen to slow jams, my battery just died.
Oh, pissed. So on 8701, yeah, you got the intro. You got You Remind Me.
Shit.
You remind me of
a girl.
I don't know. Twerk It Out.
That's one of the songs I didn't like so much.
Oh my god, I loved Twerk It Out.
I didn't.
I got a memory of that. I remember. Do you know what? You know that you can create moments, yeah, by force with a woman by listening to slow jams. So like every time I listen to Twerk It Out, I always remember me. No, I didn't mean it like that. No. I didn't even mean it like that. Let me land.
Yeah.
So that is, you know what I mean? I don't want anyone to try and take that and make it seem like I'm, you know what I mean? But nah, if you spend time with a girl, yeah, and you listen to a song and you just kiss her and is very affectionate with her, but you keep playing that song, yeah, then just by default, every time you hear that song, it will remind you of her.
Bro, listen, there are songs that have to belong to people. So you make sure you drum that tune into someone and that's your tune. Remember old school when that's our tune?
Yeah, that's ours. That's ours. Yeah. Hey, Twerk It Out, which was You Got It Bad.
Yeah.
If you want to.
Usher would have the maddest concert.
You Don't Have to Call. Can I just say, You Don't Have to Call is one of my favorite R&B songs ever in life.
When he comes around to the nostalgic tour,
How do I say? That's a relatable one. Have you ever been with a girl that speaks a different language and you're just getting her to say things?
In fact, if we're talking about how do you say, that is actually one of the songs. You see, before that, you've got Can You Help Me, yeah? No, it's the interlude that caught me. One time, that interlude, let me play 5 seconds.
Oh, yeah. You knew it was going to be a passer.
That song there had me rattled one time. Rattled. It wasn't even about a girl.
Oh, really?
I was on I went Brazil.
Not for man, them.
About a place.
Oh, okay.
I went Brazil on a quick, I just went basically 2 days notice. I thought I'm going Brazil. Ended up staying there for weeks. And then I was coming back from Brazil on the flight. And I remember looking at my boy and I was just like, them times everyone was criminals and
yeah.
like no one had like anything that actually kept them here. No jobs or anything like that. I was like, hold on, why are we going back? Like, what's the point? Why are we going back right now? And that song came on, and I remember putting the cover over my head on the plane. I was just like, what am I doing? Who am I supposed to be? Like, that song had me bad one time.
Hottest thing, U-turn.
U-turn.
Yeah, that was a big one.
That dance, I still know it.
Oh, you know it?
Still know it.
And you are the one. Confessions now.
As for confessions, let me reel this one off. So you've got the intro.
Yeah.
Then you've got which was actually it was the single, one of the singles.
Yeah, it was
from
that was the first single from it, and it was like that was a big tune.
Then you have Throwback.
Oh shit.
My gosh.
With Jodeci on it. Oh shit.
My gosh. Jodeci smashed that. Many people didn't even hear that version because the album didn't have Jodeci on it, I don't think.
Oh yeah, shit. Okay, so I don't know how.
Then
I
you
heard
have the
that, but-
Confessions interlude.
Okay.
When he was in LA.
Is that when he's talking?
Ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, that's when he's talking on the phone. Okay.
Yep. Hello, I'm gonna call you right back.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
I'm in the
'Cause she's about to
studio, man.
Yeah. Because she tells him the madness.
Yep. And then we have Confessions, which
That
is
she's
mad.
pregnant, by the way.
And then we have Burn.
Yeah. Can I be honest with you? I didn't love Burn, you know.
I loved it at the time.
I didn't love it.
I loved it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't love it like that now in
Yeah.
terms of, but at the time, maybe it was the video that helped as well. Them
Yeah.
days, like I received everything kind of with the video on MTV
Okay.
Base. Caught Up, big tune.
Big tune.
Superstar.
Oh, see, Superstar. That has to be played at a slow jam dance as well.
Imagine
I'll play it.
doing the playlist, like knowing what you're gonna play before and getting it before you go and do the slow jam rave. How excited!
Yeah,
you'd be
yeah.
"Ooh, that will go off.
Do you know what it is as well? Sorry, yeah. Just to stop this quickly, yeah. But what it was about certain slow jams is just that the 2 seconds of the first drop when you just knew it was going to be a passer.
yeah.
As it the
Yeah.
drop.
Yeah.
Just the drop.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the time there was just no build up. It was just the drop, bro. Yeah, go on
Then
anyway.
That's what it's made for.
Oh my god.
I
bro.
think I'm
It's
edging
Confessions,
towards.
you know.
I'm edging towards Confessions.
That's what it's made for. Because Us is basically saying in the song, look, like, I got my thing, you got your thing, and we are
Just gotta
connected
use
together.
them.
We might as like,
Do it
you might as well
properly.
use it.
Yeah.
Like, my thing's like rocky right now. It's, you know, like rockers. You know, like one of them. Remember the rock. Remember that rock.
Rocky,
remember that rock you'd get if you go to like Margate.
Yeah.
You go to Margate. Yeah, rock. It's a Rocky. Yeah, that's that. You know what I mean? Your thing's patterned up now. We might as well just use it. And I'm not mad at that. I'm not even mad at that.
And then
go on
for
anyway.
me, then you have Can You Handle It?
Oh my god, bruv.
It's just there's just a lot happening. And then even his My Way album,
Huh?
My Way, slow jam, nice and slow, I Will, bedtime. Like these are absolute beasts.
Bad
I don't
girl.
think 4 hours is enough for a slow jam rave.
No. Go on, keep going anyway.
Confessions for me that's pretty much it.
Did you read them all?
No.
Okay.
So after that you have Do It To Me,
Okay.
Take Your Hand,
Yeah.
and Follow Me.
You missed Bad Girl though.
Oh yeah, that was
Bad
because
Girl
I
is
went
that,
straight from True
that goes
Hurts.
back to the
Bad
the
Girl.
drop.
Yeah, you're right.
Like when
Yeah,
that just
yeah,
drops,
yeah,
anywhere you
yeah.
just play that, that's a mad one, bro.
Yeah,
God.
I'll have to give it to Confessions then.
Yeah, and then because there's like added songs on there as well, which weren't like on the proper album, but Seduction. Do you remember Seduction?
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. Usher was the
Bro,
he had a
remember,
moment.
he had an album as well. I think it was called Usher. It was an album called Usher or Usher Raymond or something. And like, you can't really find it anywhere other than on his discographies and that.
You know, it's mad because I think he talks about like basically P. Diddy being responsible for taking away his innocence. Because when when he was like, his first album came out in 1994, which was called Usher, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was talking
And that was when he was around Diddy.
Yeah.
Diddy signed him, I believe. Diddy signed him or
I
whatever.
think you're right.
Not at that point, I don't believe. I think he was around Diddy. I'm sure he was around Diddy them time. He was definitely around Diddy them time. Or he lived with Diddy. He might have been signed by L.A. Reid, but he lived with Diddy for a tiny bit.
No,
And he was saying at that point,
it wasn't Diddy, it was someone else. I know exactly what you're on about.
yeah, and he said that he was living with Diddy, bare gal and that around the yard or whatever.
Oh, I don't know, fuck it.
Yeah, bare gal and that around the house and that, and he might have just taken a quick slice when he was 16.
I don't know where he said it.
Yeah, there's just a lot in his discography, man. Like these lot were so talented.
Yeah, and then after that, it just kind of like Usher's albums just.
Yeah, to be honest, there was a couple. Moving Mountains was a big tune. I
Okay.
think that was on Raymond vs. Raymond, maybe? No, it wasn't. Making Love Into the Night.
I don't know that.
No?
No, I don't know that. What album was that on?
Raymond vs. Raymond.
Raymond vs. Raymond had a song on there that I did.
Hey Daddy. Daddy song.
Yeah,
There
I know
Goes
that
My
one.
Baby.
Yeah, there goes my baby. Yeah. Now he's had like, and
Yeah.
even on Here I Stand. What was the song he had? Trading Places.
And Moving Mountains.
Trading Places was basically him saying, yeah, listen, the roles are reversing tonight.
Yeah.
You're gonna open the door for
Exactly.
me. You're gonna pay for dinner, and then when we get home, you're gonna sit down on it.
Whoa, Jagged Edge. Mario. Donnell Jones.
Oh, Donnell Jones, bro.
We could go
How come
forever.
man-
We could go
Donnell
forever.
Jones,
We could go
bruv.
forever.
Donnell Jones, bro.
We can go on forever.
Let me just look at Donnell Jones, bro.
Jamie Foxx, but Donnell
Yeah.
Jones, Life Goes On, that album was mental.
Where I Wanna Be album, no.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I gotta do this. But when you heard this bit, that's when you knew it was gonna be a passer.
It's done.
That's when you knew it was gonna
If
be
all
a
you can hear is
passer.
reverb and a click.
Yeah.
you know the
That's,
tunes are coming for you.
that's when you knew it was gonna be a passer.
Oh, yeah, you're right, it was Diddy. Apologies.
Oh my
When he was
goodness.
14.
Yeah. He was 14 when he was living.
Yeah,
with me.
that's the worst.
Yeah. Donnell Jones, and that was the album that had You Know What's Up, which is
Yeah,
another one of them.
big tune. And then we're forgetting all the songs he was on with R. Kelly and that.
Yeah.
Same girl.
Oh yeah, same girl. There's one song that R. Kelly had. Did they take him off Spotify?
They took him off.
They did. Oh no, he's back on now. Right. There's one song I need to find here. Oh, this was the one. I don't know if it's on Spotify though. This one's only for the. Okay, just a second. I don't know if this is the right one.
But can we get in trouble for playing like such small amounts?
Jesus Christ.
You can get in trouble for playing as little as a second.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ.
What a song.
Oh my God, bruv. Homie, love a friend. But anyway, do you know what? Yeah, back to the Chivalry thing quickly, yeah? Yeah, I think it is a little bit, to be honest with you. But not over here. I'm still very aware of how, I don't know. There's certain things I just like to do in it. I like to do small things like open up the door for a woman or make them like just little things like in a restaurant and there's the sofa and the hard chair. I'll sit on the hard chair, you sit on the sofa.
I'll walk on the outside rather of the road.
Do you get what I'm saying? I'll hold the umbrella. Yeah. I'll hold the umbrella. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's mad. I don't know where we learned this stuff. Yeah. Half, at least half in it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
It's mad.
You have that, babe.
Bro, I love love.
Yeah.
Love is mad, isn't it? Love is mad.
The forehead kiss.
Yeah. Oh,
Come on. The forehead kiss.
Thing
that's the absolute winner.
That thing can land you.
That's the winner.
Boo.
I'm telling you.
You kiss the forehead, it's done.
Yeah.
It's
Have you ever done the nose rub as well?
Have you ever done butterfly?
Yeah.
Sorry, the what?
Butterfly eyes. You lot don't know about this,
Yeah,
man.
man.
You lot don't
You
know
put
about
your
this
eyes
when you
close
used
to
to
each
kiss
other.
with your eyes
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. You put your eyelashes rubbed together. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Trust
we
me.
was on this love thing, you get me?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Tongue in the ear and that. Have you ever done that and it's gone wrong? Where you've tasted a bit of a madness?
Do you know what? I probably have.
Put the 5 squatties. Yeah, that happened to me one time still. I put my tongue in the ear and tasted a bit of a madness, but...
Do women not require as much chivalry though?
What do you mean?
In terms of, our standards have dropped, yeah? In terms of, I think, how... In terms of love, if that makes sense. So, I always say if that makes sense as well. I need to start doing that.
I know somebody that does that all the time.
In terms of... We used to be really romantic and do certain things that kind of the man was supposed to do and the woman was kind of supposed to do that kind of stuff and blah, 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 blah. That seems to all be going out the window.
Yeah, because people don't believe... We're getting to a point where people don't believe in gender roles.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you say that, like, as a man, I would like to do this, and as a woman, I'd like you to do this or whatever, you're getting sent to hell for that.
Yeah.
Because people just don't want that. So that might be one of the reasons why chivalry could, not all of it, but that might be a part of it. Because, yeah, like, gender roles now is a thing that people just don't want to particularly accept, rightly and wrongly, however you want to look at it. Like, for me personally, I know now if I say, yeah, I'd like my woman to know how to cook, they'll take that as, oh no, wait. But yeah, this is the issue.
Yeah.
This is the issue. Oh, okay. So you say, I think a woman should know how to cook. Some of the new aged outrageous will take that as you're saying that only they have to be in the kitchen and they have to know how to cook for you. But no, I'm saying that because I know how to cook.
Yeah.
So I know my way around the kitchen and I will cook, but I'd like for you to know how to cook too, so that when I get home, if I'm not cooking today, you can cook me a good meal. The same way I could cook you a good meal.
Yeah.
I don't want to come home and it's just the eggs on toast thing every day. That's not what I want, or microwave food every day. But yeah, I would like you to know your way around the kitchen. Yeah. But I know my way around it too. Yeah. So it's cool.
I feel like this whole gender role thing is quite complex because I think we only got here 30 odd years ago, yeah? We didn't make these rules. We just kind of learnt them. And we probably weren't even told these rules, but we just learnt them via what we've seen. So for whatever reason, I prefer to pay on a date. I don't really prefer to pay on a date. I'd much rather go home with my money. But yeah, I feel like I'm the man. I should pay on a date.
And as much as a woman will say, no, you don't have to, I still feel like
I feel like it. I don't know why I feel like it, but I feel like a man should pay. Same way I feel like a man... This is going to sound mad as well. Like, I just think that it's just some things that men should do, or at least roles that are kind of more masculine. I was having this conversation with someone the other day. So I got on a flight not that long ago and there was a female pilot. And I was like, oh shit.
Just gonna crash this motherfucking plane.
I thought, oh shit. Now I don't know why I felt like that. But I thought, fuck. Because I'm I'm so used to hearing that male voice, that really assured voice that has bare ers in it. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna. I need that voice. That voice lets me know that everything's okay. It's as it should be. I've heard it so many times that's what I'm used to. So now when I heard a female voice, I started looking around, thinking I was on edge for the whole flight.
But you just said it. Is that because you're just not used to hearing?
I think like I've learned over the years that a pilot has a man's voice with lots of ers.
Yeah, but that's true. Yeah, and you're probably right, because that used to be how it is, but now things are changing a bit. But also, what my mind would have done in that situation would have been almost the same thing, but I also would have thought, you know what? From my experience, women have been less careless than men. Yeah. So she's going to do this job in a very sufficient and she's going to do this job properly. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying?
From what I know
she's
about aviation.
Because you got to think as well, some of us have grown to see a woman as a carer and stuff like that, and them to care for you or whatever. So that means in that sense, you could look at it as in, I'm in her care. Yeah. So she's taking me somewhere. She's going to do everything that she can to get me there safely. Yeah. Sometimes now, certain man, not all men, but certain man might, you know what, I've done this bare times, man. Let me just have one juice.
Exactly.
Let me have a little one juice. Let me flirt around with some of the
From what I've learned about aviation, though, they do say that like basically pilots, whether they're male or female, whatever it is, like they think they're exactly the same. Like all aviation languages are all in English.
Yeah,
so
across the world.
like across the world, doesn't matter if you're Sri Lanka Airlines, the pilots speak in English to everyone.
It's one of the only like organizational things.
Yeah. Just because of communication, but from what I understand, male or female or whatever it is, if you're a pilot, you think very clinically and very like you are thing. But I just couldn't help that feeling at the time of thinking, oh shit.
Yeah.
Same way if I flipping phone my doctor's surgery and I speak to the receptionist, for whatever reason, I expect it to just be a lady's voice.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
All of these things, though, over a period of time, are just going to change.
Yeah, they're going to disappear because I probably think all of these things because all of the
and I don't think that's a bad thing. I actually don't think that's a bad
it's definitely
thing.
not. It's definitely not. But it will take,
as long as you can do the job, then do the job. I don't even know whether I believe in like gender roles or whatever. Yeah, I just know how I feel, and it's the same way where you said like going out to dinner. If I take a girl to dinner, yeah, I feel, especially first time, it's not even about I'm paying.
Yeah.
I'm paying.
Yeah.
And even the second time, it takes a lot for me to just let someone just pay. But I also understand as well that sometimes you do have to let them do that too.
Yeah.
I always like to just say, you know what, you can get the next one. And then even when you go and get the next one, then I might even want to halve it.
Yeah,
do you get what I'm saying? Because that's just my thing.
Yeah.
One thing that I do find interesting though is when we have conversations about like gender roles and stuff like that, and like elements of equality and toxic masculinity and stuff like that, I usually find like I hear some women say, oh, you know, like a man, like he has to be in touch with his emotions and he has to do this and he should be able to cry and he should be able to do this and talk about that and this and that, and he has to, you know, really be in tune with this and toxic masculinity and all of that. But that's not the man you want, though. When I look at the guys that you've gone through, those are not the type of guys that you You don't go for that. You go for everything that you just used as an opposite, because you still like what you still in your mind have a thing of what you feel is masculine. Do you get what I'm saying? If if you by using that logic, which is right, by the way, because somebody should be able to be in touch with their emotions and be able to. But if you was chatting to a guy and then like I don't know, you hadn't called him back, or you had some type of argument and he started crying, how would you feel? Exactly. Are you going to keep that same energy? Are you going to say, you know what, I like that guy because he's in tune with his emotions or whatnot? Or are you going to say, oh, he's a bit of a weakling because, or not even say that, but your feeling is like, rah, my man's mad soft and that. Yeah. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So I just feel like there's a lot of picking and choosing, because idealistically what you're saying is right, but you're saying all of this stuff, but that's actually not the man that you want. No. Have a look at some of your exes. Yeah. Are they like that? Yeah. Or actually, have a look at some of the men you're talking to right now. Yeah. Are they like that? If they are, then that's great. But I can almost guarantee you they're not.
It's about equilibrium, isn't it? I suppose you have to be able, like, if I was a girl, I wouldn't want a guy that's super soft. I just want equilibrium. I just want balance. So I want you to be the man. I'm talking wild, isn't it? I'm saying if I was a girl, I would want you to be the man, but still somehow be like in touch with your emotions. Or I don't know. It's about balance.
I agree though. I think everything's about balance though.
Yeah.
I think everything is about balance. Like you shouldn't be to a point where it's like, I'm not gonna cry because I'm a man.
Yeah.
Like if you feel like you want to cry, then you should be able to cry. Yeah. But crying every day or crying every argument or crying everything, there's a thing there.
For either gender.
Yeah, exactly. For either. Do you get what I'm saying? Like everything is about balance here. And I do feel that in life, as time goes on, like we change, our personalities change every 4 to 5 years. Like we are very different to who we was 5 years ago and all of that. So we are forever trying to find ourselves at that point and keep that balance the way that like it can keep you happy. Do you get me? Yeah. That's just my opinion.
That's why it's important, if obviously you grow as a person and then if you've got a partner, they grow as a person, it's important to keep an eye on one another to make sure you're growing in the same kind of direction, because what I wanted 5 years ago is different to what I want now. And what I wanted 5 years is different to what I want now as well. So I have like everyone kind of has to make sure, especially in relationships, that you are aware of who you are, who you're becoming, and who your person is and who they're becoming, and make sure that you're kind of keeping just half an eye on each other and make sure you don't grow apart. Better people grow apart.
Yeah, of course.
Happens.
Can you Google the exact term of chivalry, by the way? Because I don't think I've ever. I know I have an understanding of what it is, but tell me exactly what it says in words.
It says what the fuck?
I think got some big word there that we just don't even know what it is. Some Akala word.
That's just a completely different thing. How do you spell chivalry?
Chivalry.
Oh really? What the fuck? Read that? That doesn't make sense. Like for the definition of
Okay, yeah, no, that's actually what comes to mind as well. So this firstly says the medieval knightly system with its religious, moral, and social code. What does chivalry? Chivalry today means, or might mean, opening a door for somebody or picking up the bill at a restaurant. But in the medieval period, it meant something a little different.
Okay.
So basically, it's a code of conduct.
Okay.
Code of conduct. There you go.
That's basically what it is. But nowadays, it's just open the doors, do it polite. It's being polite, I guess.
So
being polite in a romantic kind of way.
Yeah. So if you don't believe in gender roles, then then technically you shouldn't believe in that.
Do you think people who don't believe in gender roles actually don't believe in gender roles, or just don't believe in particular ones?
Don't believe in what? Start again, sorry.
Do you think that people who don't believe in gender roles actually don't believe in gender roles, or they just don't believe in particular gender roles?
Yeah. I think the majority leans to particular gender roles.
Yeah, I think it's just particular ones, because a lot of gender roles don't cause any disruption to either sex, and it's just kind of what it is. Like if there's something heavy to be lifted, the man is probably gonna lift it because he's stronger,
likely,
more likely, genetically gonna be stronger.
Yeah. Is that a gender role? Yeah.
Well, for example, you're not going to really get much female builders, are you? It's just a lot of. I don't know if they realize that these are gender roles, but these are gender roles.
Yeah. Or you could do them though. You could do them, but maybe society.
Could you do them as good as the counterpart?
Possibly, but you do know what it is. It's not even
for like a heavy lifting job or whatever.
Probably not. Probably not for a heavy lifting, but they could do it.
Yeah.
But I think that like a conditioning might just be like, that's just not for me to do.
Yeah.
Because it is too heavy, and there's somebody that is bigger and stronger. That they can do it. So
the job.
So whether it's just working out whether that conditioning is right or wrong. Yeah. To me, I don't think there's a problem with that conditioning, because I think if there is somebody who is stronger than you that can do it, why not make them do it? I'm not going to sit there and watch somebody.
I think we work out things like we kind of know what's right and wrong. Do you see what I'm saying? Like if a man's saying, "Let me carry it because I'm stronger," it's not him saying you're weak. It's just him saying he's stronger or whatever it is. Same way. Girls are supposed to be smarter. They certainly outlive us. They mature faster. Yeah, they actually do. I was gonna say like there's no proof that they mature faster.
Where does that come from?
I don't know.
I think it comes from the fact that we still play computer games, and like in school we'll go around kick people in the balls. Yeah, true. Like just stuff. Have you seen what happens when there's no women around sometimes? like
you're right. It's not something where there's proof, but it's something that's kind of accepted.
Like trust me, 10 men just in a room for a few hours with no women, nuts. It ends up you have like a mini boxing fight. Like we just act like idiots. Like
Yeah, but then girls, oh my god!
Yeah, girls just talk. So I think that's why they think that why people presume they mature faster, because they talk about things more. I don't know.
I have no idea. But you're right. That's not a quantifiable.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I don't even know how you measure it. They just say we mature faster than you.
But yeah, it's probably a study that's like someone's done a study somewhere or whatever. I don't know. I do think anyway. A lot of this thing is an individual thing as well. Yeah. When you say, like going back to the example that I used of the kitchen, if I mention the kitchen and straight away the first thing that you think is that I'm telling you that that's what you have to do, yeah, if that's the first thing that you think, then that's something within you that might need to be realigned.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, like, you feel it's a triggering thing for you because there's certain things that might have been happened in your life or whatever it may be, and maybe rightly so. But to completely just jump to that conclusion, the more that I'm saying it, sometimes I do get it, to be honest with you. I do get it. Because for a long time, to be honest with you, that's just how things have been, innit? And, you know, for like, in some senses, man, they have had the short end of the straw. Do you know what I mean? So when it's been like that for a hell of a long time, then I guess there's just going to be certain things that is triggering, the same way that it might be if somebody mentions race. If somebody says black, my ears might perk up because I'm thinking, what are you about to say?
Yeah.
I am about to let you land first before I say anything.
Yeah.
But I know that sometimes, like, you say certain things and people just right at your neck because it triggers them in such a mad way.
Yeah.
But personally, I don't think that there's a problem with gender elements of gender roles and that. I just think it's about mentality and behavior. That's my thing. Mentality and behavior. The one thing I really want to talk about is, and I didn't even want to say this today, but I will say it properly in a different podcast, is an example of mentality and behavior is just some of the conversations that I see people have online. I think that some people have the wrong conversations when it comes to, like, gender roles, race, and all of these things. For example, I see people like attacking, they'll attack an individual relationship. Yeah. So let's just talk about, like, race, for example. They'll attack this black man with this white girl or whatever. Yeah. Or this black artist with this white girl or whatever, which is an individual relationship. So all of these individual relationships get attacked. Yeah. For me, I feel like you're having the wrong conversation here. The conversation should be about the mentality and the behavior. So, for example, that person that's going out with that woman, I couldn't give a fuck what your partner looks like. Yeah. But if your mentality is, you know what, I only fuck with this race or this white girl because, you know what, black girls are just dead and their pussy looks like this and their hair stinks like that and whatever, then we attack that because that's a mentality and that's behavior. Yeah. Those things there need to be nipped in a complete bud. Complete bud. If somebody comes with that type of talk, that has to be stamped completely out. But if somebody just turns around and says, you know what, like, I've got nothing against anyone. I met this person, I connected with them on a vibe or whatever it might be. Irrespective of that, you might not even know. It's an individual relationship. You don't know nothing about their situation. Let them be. Let's just attack mentality and behavior. I don't give a fuck about an individual relationship or statistically how much people are going out with this. I don't know each person individually, but I do know that there is an element of conditioning that needs to be changed. And let's do that instead of attacking this individual relationship where people spend so much time on, like, somebody comes up and then, or like a picture might come up of a particular person and there's like 5,000 comments on this relationship, like, and then, you know, that sparks off a whole nother hatred because then you get some people that feel like, well, why are you dissing them like that? Like, it's like you're coming at me for no reason. And then other people start bringing up the other oppressions, which it really exist. Like the oppressions that really exist, but you're throwing them in a context that this is the wrong context, bro. Right? Do you get me? Mentality and behavior, that's what I say. But yeah, I believe in chivalry still anyway, so I'll open the door for a girl and, you know what I mean? I'll give my last Rolo. I will lift up some of my rice and a bit of chicken and feed it to her. You know what I mean? You get me? Or quick hummus and that. I'll get the bread and dip it in the hummus and pull it in her mouth. Do you know what I mean? I don't see nothing wrong with that.
That's true.
Alright, well, anyway. Fuck it, no, it's longer than I expected still.
For real.
Yeah, come and just bounce.